Jimmy Butler is chaos in a headband. He shows up, works harder than everyone else, and then just when things start clicking, boom, the vibes are off, someone's soft, the Gatorade's not cold enough, something's up. He's either leading a finals run or showing up to training as an emo alter ego with vengeance on his mind. But no matter how wild things get, here's the twist. It keeps working. Jimmy produces, especially when it counts. Teams keep trading for him, and wherever he goes, the regular season gets rocky, but the playoffs are straight carnage. So is the max contract that goes with the roller coaster a playoff bargain or a regular season burden that teams just learn to live with? Jimmy Butler didn't walk into the league with hype. He showed up with Tim's on and an I've been through some stuff intensity. A 30th pick who just kept getting better and louder and louder. The rookie who outworked the vets became an all-star who yelled at all his teammates in practice. He was the perfect fit for Tom Thibodeau, who pretty much just slept at the United Center for 5 years and dreamed about waking up to get to work. By year 6, he was dropping 20 a night, playing elite defense and telling everyone within earshot he was a bad dude. And the Bulls agreed. Until they didn't. In 2017, Tom Thibodeau had left Chicago and wanted to get the band back together in Minnesota. Little did they know that would be the start of Jimmy's breakup era, and spoiler, it lasted longer than Taylor Swift and definitely ended up worse. Chicago shipped him out to Minnesota. Minnesota watched him get mad at the rest of the starters and then team up with the third stringer to torch them, then ship himself out. Philly gave him a playoff stage and then let him walk to hold on to Tobias Harris. Wait, let me check my notes. Yeah, Tobias Harris. Bad call, because Jimmy left, got a tan, and turned into playoff Thanos in Miami. When Jimmy chose South Beach in 2019, people thought he was just chasing lifestyle points and some late career checks, but the Heat knew what they were doing. They gave him said go, cause problems. Preferably, they gave him a max and said, go cause problems. Preferably, for the other team. With a fresh start and the guidance of the famed Heat culture, he dragged Miami to the finals in 2020. Played 47 minutes, carried the offense, and sweated through his soul. That wasn't just value. That was underpaid MVP level stuff. The cornerstone of deep playoff runs. Pat Riley doubled down in 2021 with a big extension. Jimmy was 32, but they knew when the playoffs start, regular season rules don't apply, and it cost them $146 million over 3 years to see if he could keep doing it. And Riles was right again. Another finals run. More how is this guy doing this moments, and Jimmy wasn't just earning the money because he was a terror. But also, he missed 20-plus games every season. The man was hurtling towards emo Jimmy territory on a mini load management plan sponsored by Duncan Robinson Threes. Here's where it gets spicy though. Jimmy's contract eats up nearly a third of Miami's cap. They're paying him like a regular season MVP, but he only really shows up like one in April, and that's okay, until the role players stop hitting shots and the East gets tougher. Finally, in 2025, after months of cryptic coffee-fueled interviews and a postseason flameout, the Heat finally pulled the trigger and traded Jimmy to the Warriors. Turns out Jimmy skipped a culture meeting and told Riley, quote, "You should try yoga, man." Not exactly Heat culture. Now, he's in Golden State, rocking the headband next to Steph and Draymond, probably arguing about who gets the aux cord in the locker room. The fit is chaotic, but the vibes are pretty good, and the salary is still massive. So now the question is, can Jimmy's playoff magic translate to the Bay, or is this the loudest last dance we've ever seen? The characteristic chaos and off-the-court drama may impact the teams he plays for more than any other successful player of the modern era. So, is Jimmy Butler a bargain or a burden? In the playoffs, he might be the best value in basketball. When the lights get bright, he turns into a different animal, but in the regular season, you're paying $45 million for mood swings, missed games, and 23 quiet points on a Tuesday night against the Pistons. What do you think? Is Jimmy worth the price for 20 playoff games a year? Or are the Warriors poised for a giant bill and no banners? Drop your take below, or you might make Emo Jimmy sad. And don't forget, we've got more Supermax stories coming your way.